First, I'd like to say congratulations on making the decision to do something about your substance misuse. I promise you it's the best step you'll ever take. Now here at Bryn Awel, what we are really passionate about is that now you've made that decision, we help you to decide whether we're the best place to help you move forward with stopping using. Now, the way we do that is we ask you to do a series of tasks at home to kind of give you an idea of what we do, give you an idea of CBT and some of the other therapies that we use, and it also gives us an idea of you, and at the end of that we can hopefully come to a decision about whether we can help you to move forward. So the first set of tasks that we're going to ask you to do are these. This one is called My Support Network, and on this sheet what we're going to ask you to do is to fill out who you would rely on and give us an idea of who can help you both before and after rehab. Now, we're going to ask you not just to give us the names of the people, but also how they help you and what you look to them for. And fill this out as much as possible. Use all the space that you can. The second sheet we're going to ask you to do is called My Current Pattern of Use. Now, on this sheet, we're going to ask you over the period of a week to fill out which days you use substances on, but also, really importantly, we're going to ask you why you use them, what feelings triggered that use, and how that drinking or drug use made you feel afterwards, because it's the feelings that we really want to get to. And finally, we're going to ask you to fill out this questionnaire. This seems quite daunting and it seems quite a long questionnaire. It's 100 questions, but we ask you to fill it out only in 15 minutes. Now what that means is we're just looking for yes and no answers. Don't overthink it, don't think too much about it, just your first answer. So yes or no, 100 questions, 15 minutes, done. And at the end of finishing those 3 tasks, we usually give you a week to do it. We'll ask you to send those back to us, and then when you've decided and we've decided that you're happy with that, we'll ask you to go to stage 2. Okay, so now we're at stage 2. The second set of tasks that we're going to ask you to do, look at your motivation a little bit and how we can help you. Now as you know, Bryn Awel isn't just about your substance misuse, we're looking at you and the reasons why you drink or use drugs. So the first task that we're going to ask you to do is this one. This is called the starting line, and what this asks you to do is to give us an idea of what's going on in your life right now, good and bad, not just about your drug use, but about you as a whole, and then we can get an idea of how we can help you in these different areas of your life to move forward. So fill that out as much as possible. Use as much as you can to give us information. This one is your second task, which uses the same areas, but we're going to ask you to look forward 12 months and give us an idea, now that you've made the decision to stop using, where you see yourself in a year, what you want to achieve. Then that can give us an idea of what we need to work on with you to help you reach your goals. Finally, we're going to ask you for the third sheet to think, we've asked you to do where you are now, and we've asked you to do where you are in a year's time. Now we need to know what obstacles might stand in your way, and what obstacles and what issues you might have that we need to work on with you to help you achieve your goals. So those 3 tasks go together. Again, we give you 7 days to fill that out, and then we ask you to send that back to us, and that's your stages done.